I'm doing this. And I was a very reluctant participant in that model. It took months for them to convince me, and I always had conflicts on my calendar. Oh, I can't do that. But once I start doing it, and I've been doing it for almost 2 years at this point in time, it really sets up opportunities to establish new relationships, new behaviors. And if we kind of understand each other at a different level, then there are new opportunities, new horizons that present themselves. And maybe we will generate the opportunity to talk about one of the most difficult conversations that we have in our country, and probably in the world. And I'm finding out in the world from my New Zealand buddies that they face the same types of issues that we face. And they'll tell you about that. But I think this restorative practices can be a way for us to have a conversation about race in a fashion that helps us become healthy and grow and mature and do better. So I'm excited that these guys are here. I'm excited that the court has engaged. Yesterday we began an experiment around 10 months ago. And with the help of the collaboration of a wide variety of people, starting off with the King County Prosecutor's Office, the Office of Public Defense, the Probation, Department of Adult and Juvenile Detention, Pam Jones. I mean, I could call out a lot of names, the Executive's Office and Dave Chapman, Marcus Stubblefield. We began a new era in King County. And in the course of that era has been the result, part of it was yesterday, where we had over 200 community members come to Youth Services Center and cheer the fact that, and actually demand the fact that we do better. Mm-hmm. As we watched a young man who was facing very serious charges, resulting in 2.5 years in juvenile prison, resulting in him staying in our community and him maturing and becoming a viable, contributing member of our community. That's what we have to be about. So what we see happening in New Zealand gives us great hope. I've talked to these gentlemen and their support system that they brought with them, and I'm so excited about what's possible. Not easy, but possible, if we have the courage to step forward and not be locked into the past of we don't do business this way. There's lots of possibilities. There's such a great future for us. We really can lead the country in the process of redefining what our, not just juvenile justice, but what our justice system looks like. Criminal justice reform is at our fingertips. My question is, are we going to step forward and do it? Well, I hear one yes, but I had a lot. And last night I had the community saying, demanding that we do it. So this is very exciting. And so I'm going to hand it over to Judge Becroft, the Children's Commissioner of New Zealand, and let him go forward. Thank you so much.
Ina mana, ina reo, ina rangatira, ina hoewha, tēnā koutou katoa. In the words of the Māori language of New Zealand, which is an official language, I acknowledge you all. The place that we're here today, those who have gone before, those who are here today, greet you all from the four winds and bring you threefold greetings from Aotearoa, New Zealand. I was for 15 years before this role, Chief Youth Court Judge of New Zealand, so Judge St Clair and I are sort of counterparts. We've had a great time the last couple of days talking about a new vision, a new way of doing things. I also live on the earthquake rim of the South Pacific. Now, Paulie, I've got to say, we have it drilled into us in Wellington, New Zealand, where we have a lot of earthquakes. The earthquake advertisement has dropped cover, hold under your chairs, and we learned that from absolute kindergarten onwards. I want to start this morning with a quiz. I want to put you on the spot. Here's an exam, all right? See how you go with it. The question is, what do these numbers mean?